Welcome to 5-Minute Coding, SQL series. Let's get coding. Today we'll look at how to perform calculations in SQL and how to use numeric functions. All of these standard arithmetic operators are available in SQL. These are the symbols for multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Div is used to perform integer division. With integer division, if the result is not a whole number, it will be truncated. You can use either the percent sign or mod for performing modulus division, which gives the remainder after integer division is performed. Now let's look at some examples of performing calculations in SQL. These examples will use the salary field from the salaries table for one specific employee. If we would like to see what this employee's salary would be after a 15% increase, we would type salary times 1.15. If we would like to find 1/7 of this employee's salary, we would type salary divided by 7. To perform this calculation using integer division, we would type salary div 7. Notice that integer division always produces a whole number. If we would like to see the remainder after integer division has been performed, we would enter salary %7. You can also use parentheses to control the order of operations in a calculation. For example, look at the different result we get when parentheses are used in the second version of this calculation. Next, we'll talk about using predefined functions for working with numeric values. All programming languages use functions, so you may already be familiar with how they work. A function is pre-written code, and it has a name that you can refer to it by. Values, called arguments, may be passed into a function if it's been written to accept them. And a function returns a value after it completes its processing. Here's a list of some of the most commonly used numeric functions. The round function rounds the given number to whatever length is specified. The floor function returns the next smaller whole number for the given value. The ceiling function returns the next larger whole number. ABS returns the absolute value of a number. SQRT returns the square root of a number. The mod function returns the remainder after integer division is performed, just like the percent sign does. The format function formats a number to the specified number of decimal positions using a specific country's decimal point notation and thousands separator. United States English is specified with EN_US. Additional functions are provided in SQL for performing various other math calculations, such as sine, cosine, and logarithm, but we won't be looking at those today. Let's look at some examples using each of these functions. Suppose we would like to see what this employee's weekly salary is with the result rounded. If we enter salary divided by 52, we get a value with 4 decimal positions. If we pass this calculation into the round function, it's rounded to a whole number by default. But we can pass a second argument into the round function to specify the precision of the result, like this. Now let's see how the floor and ceiling functions work. If we pass 12.5 into the floor function, it returns 12, which is the next lower whole number. If we pass 12.5 into the ceiling function, it returns 13, because 13 is the next higher whole number. Let's test the absolute value function by passing -3 into it and then passing +3 into it. In both cases, the absolute value is 3. Let's use the square root function to find the square root of 25. This returns 5 as expected. Now let's use the mod function to find the remainder after integer division is performed, with salary divided by 7. Let's verify that we get the same result using the percent sign that we got with the mod function. And finally, let's format this employee's salary to 2 decimal positions using US English notation. In the next video, I'll demonstrate how to use functions to manipulate text values. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and check out the other videos in this 5-Minute Coding series.